Hello, teacher. Hello, classmates. It's a pleasure to greet you, everyone. To begin with, we would like to present our project entitled Designing and Evaluating a Skill Integrated Lesson Plan with Original Teaching Materials. This plan was created by our group, Javier Ignacio, Valeria Nicole, Mónica Isabel, María Valentina, and María Tamara, and focuses on teaching English in a meaningful and integrated way. Now, moving on the learner profile and context, this lesson is designed for teenagers between 14 and 15 years old. Specifically, they are students in 10th grade of basic education, and their English level corresponds to A2 according to the CEFR. Since they are EFL learners, it is important to work with familiar topics and clear language structures. For this reason, the lesson takes into account their age, level, and learning needs.
Okay, lesson overview and justification. I am going to talk about the lesson overview and its justification. The topic of the lesson is my last vacation, and it is planned for a total time of 19 minutes. The main grammar focus in this past simple, while the vocabulary focus on place using lexical chants. This topic was selected because it is familiar and meaningful for students. In addition, it allows learning to talk about personal experience, which help them process language more easily. Furthermore, the grammar and vocabulary used in this lesson are aligned with A2 level, considering both the linguistic complexity and the cognitive dynamics of 10th grade students.
Okay, now I will explain the lesson design and how the four skills are integrated. In this lesson, listening, reading, speaking, and writing are connected through the same topic and the same language focus. First, students receive input through listening and reading. Then they use this input to communicate through speaking and writing activities. In this way, skills are not taught separately, but in a progress and meaningful sequence. The next slide, please. Moving on to the methodological framework, this lesson follows an eclectic approach. First, for all cognitivists, is applied through predictions, activity, and notice grammar and vocabulary in context. Secondly, constructivist is present when students work in pairs or groups, shares person experience, and reflect to their learning. And finally, behaviors is included through teacher modeling, control practice, and immediate feedback. As a result, students receive support will also activate constructivism, their own knowledge.
Now, I'm going to explain how vocabulary and grammar are integrated in this lesson. Vocabulary is taught through lexical chants related to place, such as go to the beach, stay at the hotel, visit interesting places, travel by bus, and other. These chants appear in all four skills and are always presented in context. Regarding grammar, the past simple is taught using the test-based approach. First, students understand the meaning of the test. Then, they notice the grammatical form in context. After that, there is a brief focus on form, and finally, the student use the grammar in communicative tasks. In addition, all the material used in this lesson were created by the group. This material includes original listening and reading tests, speaking and writing worksheet, and visual support. For assessment, we include a rubric, a self-evaluation table, and reflection question. All assessment tools are aligned with the lesson objective and the learning profile.
Finally, I would like to share our final reflection. This lesson plan presents a coherent integration of skills, vocabulary, and grammar. It is clearly aligned with the learning profile and promotes meaningful language learning. In addition, the balance between methodology, materials, and assessment supports students' learning process. To conclude, we believe this lesson plan effectively combines theory and practice in English language teaching. Overall, this lesson plan reflects carefully planning and clear pedagogical decisions. It integrates the four language skills in a coherent sequence, using contextualized vocabulary and a text-based grammar approach. The activities, materials, and assessment tools were designed specifically for the learning profile, ensuring meaningful learning and active student participation. Throughout this project, we were able to connect theory with practice and design a lesson that is both communicative and pedagogically sound. Thank you very much for your attention.